there, nicely. That's more work. Come on, boy, we're done. Pick up any workout too. This needs to be on the line. Good morning. Good morning and welcome. Thank you for coming in. As you come in, please just touch the thumbs up button for me. Thanks. Good morning. Good morning. I want to tell you good. Good morning. Good morning. It's 2 minutes and 46 seconds. I got one person in. Please turn on your notification bell so you will know I am on. Should I put the butter in there now? No. Welcome to this morning early live, and of course welcome to Life Kitchen. As you see my topping, my heading, early morning Easter bun baking this morning. So thank you for coming in. Welcome to you all. For those near and far, there are some persons, they are in Sunday, some persons just approaching Saturday. Wherever you are, I welcome you. And you're far there in FAR? No? Welcome to Positive Life Kitchen. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen this morning. And as I say before and continue saying it, the kitchen is the life center. This morning we are doing Easter bun. And I would like you to be in here baking with me. With me this morning is Terry. And with Terry is Onach. So we are running the bun center this morning. You know, they're not going to see you. I'm going to tilt the camera right now. They're not seeing you. To do your Easter bun this morning, we are doing a stout, dragon stout. Here you go. So we are using stout in the bun. Cinnamon. Mixed fruit, holiday mixed fruit. Vanilla and molasses. You can put your own twist to the fruit. Each time and of course raisin. Nutmeg. Last but not least, what should be the topping? Cherries. At this time, you melt the butter. You're doing a butter melting now with the sugar. So let me take you down a little bit. For those that have not baked their bun yet, for those that are have an interest in baking, okay. So this is your good. I hope you're seeing it properly now. This is your melted butter and sugar. Adding to that is the stout. So we are using 3 bottles of dragon stout. Okay. One at a time. We're adding 6. So that's the 3rd bottle of dragon stout. How much sugar did you use? 2 pounds of sugar? How much butter? Okay. Because you may be asking this, and persons keep saying that we are to do. It's 2 pounds of butter, 2 pounds of sugar, so it's equal. But yeah. And we're adding 6 eggs to it. So all of this is going in this mixture that you're looking on. A tablespoon of browning for the color. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Could you touch the thumbs up button? Thank you. So what happened? We break the eggs and had one at a time to certain that the we don't get a spoilage adding to the mixture. A tablespoon of vanilla, or maybe two tablespoons of vanilla. And this is depending on the amount that you are thinking to bake. If you're doing just one bun, then you don't need this. But this is going to be more than one bun. And this is one of the one that you have to be careful with, rose water. You can't add too much rose water to your baking because it spoils the flavor. So let's say we have 2 teaspoons of rose water to blend in. Can I throw this up now? This one dash this up. A tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon of molasses.
Color.
Molasses is for color and taste. And of course, you're making our bun very rich. So we have added to it strawberry jam. So all goes into one mixture. Hold down your onion to straighten. Goodness. And of course, we are stirring in all of what you see goes in this mixture. So all wet ingredient together. About a teaspoon of salt. Now at this, you're using 2 pounds. 2 pounds of flour. Have you baked your brownie yet? Have you ordered your
flour?
Sieve your flour. Never use your flour without sieving it.
No, so imagine 4 cups of flour. Get the flour in this and then
I was doing it a bit easier.
come on. Get no more.
Your flour. And when you're doing flour, you don't stamp it down. No, Karen, no move that. Anything can move.
3 spoons of baking powder.
Okay, so I'll fix it there. 3 tablespoons of baking powder. And you sieve together. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining me this morning. Did you set up your eggs yesterday? In Jamaica, on a Good Friday morning, we set up eggs. I don't do it. My parents used to do it. Some person set up eggs who know about it in the early morning. And when you go back when the sun rises, you would see different shape of things in the glass with the egg. You have to set it up in a see-through glass. Some say ship, some see all kind of travel unit. And the more scary one, some say they see coffee. So when they do that, they said if they see ship, they are going to travel. If they see plane, they are going to travel. But I think these are fairy tales. Reason being, at any given time you can do that and you will see the same result. So I saw it as a fairy tale.
Yes, you need to get the nutmeg in. Somebody I will do ginger, something so. Maybe ginger parties.
You're going to use this again? Alright, this is all that way. Use these. I don't think it's needed anymore, right? Yes, back to the head. I think it's fairy tale because at any day, any month you get the same result. Same result come up. So it's just a formation of the white of the egg.
We're having nutmeg.
We're adding. Give me that one. We're adding nutmeg. Here. Look at it. The next one, this one. Give me something to grate it into. Instead of grating it into this. Actually, we're adding the spice now. Thank you for coming.
Dry ingredient.
This is spice.
Dry
Spice it new.
and to that you have some cinnamon powder.
At this time, and this has been added to the flour. So you're adding your cinnamon powder. All dry to dry. And that's about a teaspoon of cinnamon powder.
We just now add the liquid ingredient.
Now the liquid is added to the flour. Do you want your bun? Order your bun. And of course, we are stirring in, getting everything equal here. We cut them from the beginning.
On the rice.
Which of the something you putting it into? Which bacon? Which one of the bacon stuff you put it in? Welcome for being here. Welcome to the kitchen. We are doing bun this morning. Order your bun.
Oh.
So we should have continue to use those things, those over there.
I'm going to continue.
So weird, yes. Have you baked your bun yet? Where were you yesterday? Did you go to church? No, after this mixture, and this is what your mixture look like, and it must be a drop-in, depending on the type of bun that you're doing. Now this is the mixed fruit, and the mixed fruit consists of green papaya that they boil, and they use orange peel, and you boil out that, and then you add sugar to it. This can be done at home, but persons don't have time many time to do these things. And they put in their coloring and this. This is better used in bun than cake. And those are the cherries going in. So when you cut your bun, you would see your bun very colorful. Cherries and the mixed spice. Many countries do their thing different, but they all came down to the same end result. Welcome and thank you for coming in. Touch the thumbs up button to show that the channel is active. This is what YouTube asks for. So thumbs up. Did you put the raisin in?
Yes.
I was asking you because I want to put grease paper at the bottom. Grease paper is up there. Yes, and this is what the mixture looks like. And of course, we are going to get it in the oven. And you don't mix too much because you will do over mixing. For those that bake know that if you mix too much, you will do over baking, over mixing, sorry. Welcome for being here. We are in the kitchen doing Easter Bun. Welcome to Life Aquarian Life Kitchen, where we love best and spend most of our time. In the kitchen, you can't be hungry. Always have something to eat. Most of you would have, say, from Grandma Kitchen.
Here.
And the oven is a 350 or 270. What's the Celsius again?
350 degrees.
Which is Fahrenheit.
Degree.
And 180 for Celsius.
Degree.
Hello, good morning. Yeah. Hello, good morning. Sorry for waking you up. Okay, I was just telling you that I am. Okay, later. Sorry about that. Thank you for rolling in. Thank you for rolling in. Thank you very much for joining the channel. Except please touch the thumbs up button. Let it be a practice to touch the thumbs up button. Just touch the thumbs up button. We are in the kitchen. How did you spend your Good Friday? Was it good? Tomorrow is church for those that go to church on Sunday. And we are panning. So, seeing the mixture? Right. So this is a big bun.
Put the cherry on top. The cherry on top.
Separate things into the bun. Each time you put your mixture in your baking tin, you kind of shake it together, that the hair that would have settled down there would come out. So you shake your things together. Could you hand me a spoon or something?
It's usually for you to put them on top.
Thanks.
With nice garnish.
Now we are garnishing our bun. So we are putting our cherries on top.
See it. The other one.
First time they used to roll the bun. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Welcome. They used to roll the when I was growing up and they're doing bun, they would knead the bun out instead of mixing it like this. They would have roll and then cut and bake. At that time you have the big oven that make with brick. So here I'm unclean. Thank you. But now things are much different. No, you just mix and go. First time they roll out the bun, roll it, knead it, and they cut and they bake. And they would call those hand bun. Most people, because it is a bit much harder, they would harder. Here they put the difference of the bun. We want the hand bun. So when they say the hand bun, the one that they knead it out, right? But now you don't see anybody going through all of that struggle. So this is what it looks like. I think it's over this one. And of course we are putting the bun in the oven. So I'm just going to show you what is happening here. What is the bun going in the oven? Good. And how long we give it now?
Bake for an hour.
1 hour or about hour and 10 minutes.
Nope, yeah, this one. Depends on the person's oven.
Right, so it can bake in less than an hour. It can bake within an hour. At 350. Thank you for rolling in. Thank you very much for being here with me. Thank you for being in the kitchen. What would you like from the kitchen? Would you like a cup of coffee? Yeah, we can offer you a cup of coffee too. Okay? So just in case, and there are persons that don't use egg, you can have eggless bun. Because some persons don't use meat, and totally they don't eat pork chicken and they don't eat egg. So you can do your bun an eggless bun. You don't have to use egg in it. It's a choice. So one of the choice you have. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Welcome for being here with me this morning in the Life Kitchen. In Easter, you have bun and cheese, and you have bun and fried fish. So in those days, even to now, person would be doing their fried fish. After the, like from yesterday, you get back from church, nobody going to the stove to cook. So you would have bun, fried fish, and whatever beverage you want to use with it. But it is so set aside as a Good Friday thing. Nobody would be eating meat, no meat, until after. So bun for the dinner, bun for just bun, unless you have other preparations before. Right? So in Jamaica, my country, I don't know about the other countries how they treat. Oh, I don't know about the other countries' culture in this time. Thank you for liking up the live. Thank you very much for touching the button. I don't know how they treat this time of the year in their culture that much. Each country's their culture is different. Some the culture is the same. And for person like myself that leave my country to a next country, we always take our culture with us. We adapt to the other country culture, but we take our culture with us too. So we get their culture, we learn their culture, and we teach them our culture. So in Jamaica, this is what they would have done. At Easter, with bun and cheese, a lot of bun and cheese, no bread, nothing more, just bun and cheese. And of course you have the fried fish, that goes with it. You put up the fried fish on the table. Okay. Just a second. Now you call this escabeche fish. So you'd fry the fish, saute the carrot and onion in vinegar. Of course, you don't leave out the pepper, and you add pepper to it. And you can put your own twist too. You drop a few grains of pimento in it. So this is what it looks like. So you just take up one fish and eat. So the fish is marinated in the vinegar with the onion and the carrots. This is what's served with the bun. Or otherwise, some persons do not do this. They just do the fried fish just like that. So you wouldn't be eating you wouldn't be using this. You use just the fried fish. And this is nice. The vinegar give it a kick. So this is the Easter tradition. Some bun to, oh that's my favorite. Oh, okay. That's your favorite, right? Yes, you're welcome to come. You're coming for the bun or the fish. Which of them? Apparently we can do it and FedEx it to you. Okay? So this is the tradition from the way back. Not only now, this is from great-great-grandparent coming up, and the tradition lives on. Yes, my smell. Let me FedEx it to you. Bun-head fish. Okay, so for those that don't want cheese, fish is right there. And at this time of the year in my country, it's a race to get fish because everybody is fish at this time of the year. Right, so this is the tradition that we go along with. And the, and this is the cheese. This is the cheese. And what is it? Tasty cheese. You can use other cheese, but this is one of the cheese, and we're getting it here in this flat pan. They used to have them into a high pan like that. Yeah, this is how it used to be, but now we realize that they cut the sizes down because they have smaller pans. They still have the big pan, but they have like 3 sizes because you have a smaller container that if you're giving somebody a bun and cheese, you just bought that small one and give to them instead of you cut up. Right. I'm going to cut the cheese. Order your bun and your cheese. Order your bun and your cheese. And you know what go with it too? Chocolate tea. Have you known chocolate? Any of you on there know chocolate? In Jamaica, chocolate. I don't know, I don't have any here. I would show you what it looks like. Right? And you make the chocolate tea. So this morning you will be having chocolate tea, bun and cheese, and as children we go play. Right, so I am cutting the cheese now. Oh, I should have rolled this cheese before I put it. Oh my God. There's a trick in these things, you know. You have to wonder why they put them into such a hard pan. And there you go. This is the cheese. So of course, you cut your cheese. This is what it looks like here. So anybody from Jamaica would know what we are talking about. From other countries, this is it. And then you cut your cheese and you slap it between the bun, and there you go. Bun and cheese. Or you put your fish beside it. There we go. Bun and fish. Right? So for you that you can try baking your bun, your own bun. And again, you don't have to do bun on Easter. You can do it in between time. Feel like a bun, you feel like trying your hand to bake a bun, you can go ahead and do that. To me, on mine, that is my favorite. Let's move it from. Okay, I remove it. I remove it. That's your favorite. Please remove it from in front of me. Okay. I don't want you your belly start churning. Your stomach start churning. So I remove it. So you can try your hand at your bun. You can do the small ones. You can do a big one. You know? And you don't have to wait until Easter you do bun. Just like cake. You can bake cake anytime. You can bake your cake anytime. Just like bun. If you like doing some bun, you just do some bun. You know? Play around in the kitchen. Good. Okay, somebody say good morning, Chef Terry.
Good morning.
You need to turn around and say,
Good morning.
that's Chef Terry. See? When you love the kitchen, you can play around with a lot of things in the kitchen. And the more you do the things, the more you learn. Because trial and error, some of the things you try and it spoil, because best believe it, a lot of cooking spoil. Yeah. If you spoil and you go over, it didn't taste what you want it to taste, and you do it over, and then, yes, that is it. And you get it the way you want it. Welcome. Welcome to Aquarian Life Kitchen. Stay in the kitchen with me. You won't be hungry. If you just hang around in the kitchen with me, you won't be hungry, man. We will find something. If it's even to bake plantain. Have you ever eaten baked plantain? Yes. First time people put the plantain on the coal, the wood fire, and they would remove the ash. So the ashes would move, and they put the plantain, pile the hot ash over it, and stay there and bake. You know, people have come for a long way. Yes, a long way. And it's not only in Jamaica, because these developed countries, they went through the same thing. The same thing. So it wasn't something that, they didn't know a lot. Those that gone before can tell you, they were cooking on the outside too. They used to use wood fire as well. What about those that cut the cottons? Now you don't have people in cotton field picking cotton anymore. Or some places still do. They now have machine go in and do the thing. So from one culture to the other culture, and when you put them together, they all came down to be the same thing. Maybe different avenue, but end up on the same main street. Yes. So tell me in the comment section, have you ever baked a bun before? Or baked any bun before? Talk to me in the comment section. Somebody again say good morning, Chef Terry.
Morning.
No, 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 you have never baked a bun. Would you like to try it? Yes, bun and fish, of course. Right. Bake cake. Talk to me in the comment section. What kind of bun you like? Spice bun? Because this bun you'd call it spice bun. What would you like? A cup of chocolate tea or a cup of chocolate? Because tea is tea, eh? Right. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for running the kitchen with me. Tell me in the comment section if you have ever tried baking a bun. If you never get to the kitchen and get your ingredients together and bake a little bun. Maybe not today, but someday. But if you're home today resting, try a hand, man. Try a hand at a bun and see what it tastes like. Today, you want to come to the house? I'll make sure yours are put on the side. Nobody touch it. Nobody will touch it. I'll put it one side until you get here.
You didn't miss one, Mom? Huh? You didn't miss one?
After you do this, you have to make the glaze for the bun. You notice when you buy the bun, you see it have a bit of shine on it. Yes. So I call it shine because that's how it looks, but it is called glaze. So it is a sheen that you put over the bun. After removing it from the oven, you put your glaze on it. For the persons that bake, they know this. So you won't have the bun just look that, have that look. So when you put the glaze on it and it give it that sheen, that is how you have that look on your bun. Welcome for being here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're not talking to me in the comment section?
What about in your chest? You want to look at your face like that?
Yeah, it's not even on my face.
How it go?
Can't bring it up. I put it this way because they would be seeing your hand. No, let me have it straight here. If it's like this now, if I do it this way, they wouldn't be seeing it. This is the glaze. This is simple butter and sugar. That's the glaze. So you just brush it over after the bun is out of the oven. you just get your brush and you brush it over like that. Right. So this is the early morning bun baking. Right? Are you going to church today? For those that are going to church today, for those that are going tomorrow, and enjoy your Monday, which is Easter Monday, where all the activities took place. You're going out, you're going to the beach, you're going, and wherever you're going, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself and be ready to be in at work after all the enjoyment. So enjoy yourself, enjoy your Easter, enjoy your Easter. We are still having cold here. It's still cold, you know? But yeah, we have to live, we have to go through it. And so that's how it's going, you know? Well, the kitchen is the number one spot. Number one spot for the kitchen. Anything do you have to say down there? Okay. So then, you're not talking to me in the comment section here? This is so good. You should smell the aroma coming from the oven. It's really smell like a bun bakery. The aroma from the oven make it feel like you're in a big bakery. It is, wow. Ooh. I wish you could smell what is coming from the oven down there. You can only imagine, yes. The aroma in the kitchen. This is always smelling nice, especially on Christmas, when most people is baking and you're passing on the road and that smell, that baking smell hits you. It's like you're filled and you haven't tasted, you know? I think in the future I'll do that. I think in the future I'll consider it, put it on paper, and I will do just that. Thank you for coming in. Let me wash my hands and cut the cake. Thank you for 1 hour and 13 minutes. am going to be cutting the bun. Sorry, the cheese. Let me just tilt you down a little bit and you'll see a little of what I'm doing. So I'm cutting the cheese. And we have a tendency of making our cheese pretty. The cut of our cheese. So we would do it into a we would cut it like this in a triangular shape. So this is how we do it. Yes. Oh yes, it is festive in this Easter. At all times. At all times it is festive. Because, as I said before, we all love the kitchen. So someone is in the kitchen doing baking, cooking up a storm, man. Yeah, so the kitchen is always festive. And the young ones want to learn. So they always join in the kitchen most of the time. Well, if you want to eat it that way, if you want it bun and cheese, it's bun and cheese. If you want bun, cheese, and fish, yeah. There's no stipulation there. They can use it like that. But the tradition, it's the tradition way. It's just the tradition. So, you just carry it out. I love it. Sure, I do. I love the kitchen. It's a part of my going, a part of my growing. Yeah. With the kitchen, you won't hungry. There's no way you will hungry in the kitchen. It's the important part of the house. This is where you find a stomach full. This is where you satisfy. This is where you do something and it spoils and you say, oh my God, this one spoiled. Throw it out. Start again. The kitchen. And in the kitchen you'll find mint. You'll find ginger. So if you're having a tummy ache, oh, let me have a cup of mint. Let me have a cup of ginger. So there's always something. Let me run some some broth, and let me, something, a biscuit, an orange, something in the kitchen at all times. Okay, okay, yeah. The kitchen is somewhere for you to love, man. It is somewhere for you to love. Strength, energy, everything is packed in the kitchen. It's a package. The kitchen is a package. You bake, you cook, you fry, you roast, you do everything in the kitchen. Or you feel like, I would like to taste. Just as if you walked into the restaurant and you look on the menu board and you said, well, I would have butter lobster, grilled lobster with butter. You look on the menu board and you said, okay, let me have a chow mein, and things like that. It's just like in the kitchen. You walk in the kitchen and you said, oh, I feel like I need a strong cup of coffee. Mm-hmm. So, hence you have restaurant, because many of us do not have the time sometimes to do what we want in the kitchen. So it's easy to run in the restaurant. And you look up on the menu board and you order something. You see? Which everything that is that is there, you can do it in your kitchen. But it's much easier for you to run, take a stroll, you get up, you don't feel like being in the kitchen this morning, and you wanted breakfast, and you just find yourself into a restaurant. You sit and somebody serve you, and you have a nice breakfast just at the kitchen. You see what? Time sometimes allow people not even know taste their own cooking. Right? But it's the same thing there. Sometimes you go to the restaurant and what you get, sometimes it's awful. Yeah, that's why a restaurant open. If I do a bakery or restaurant, it's cater to the need of the people. The people who is on the run day after day don't even have time. They are running with a bottle of water. They don't even have time to sit and eat properly. So that is the reason why all of those restaurants is out there. So if I open a restaurant, I would be catering to the need of people. People who are on the run, the people who do not have any time to sit in their kitchen and look around the person. So, yeah, the same thing, same thing. But it is nice to love the kitchen. It is nice to fool around in the kitchen. You'll find so many things. You make your drink, your own drink. You can do non-alcohol drink. You do alcohol drink. You do so many things. You whip up so many things in the kitchen. It's good. Oh. We don't, we know what it is when you're working and you have to be on the move. Some person have to be running from one work to the other one. Some person, you get off from work, you have other things to do. You don't have no time. When you do get to your house, you are a tired person. Tired. You feel like somebody should just put the food in. So it's easier for you just walk into the restaurant, pull out a chair, sit at the table. May I take your order, please? And you give your order. And you just sit and you eat. I know. I remember when I came here first, I have to be running with my breakfast in my hand. Because when they came to pick us up, oh my goodness, you don't have no time. I have to clock in at 7 o'clock. So you can't be late. So I know the runnings. I know. I'm in Jamaica and I'm working and I have to reach work at a certain time. So sometimes you don't even have time. Sometimes it's lunchtime, you're having breakfast and lunch. Because you go with your lunch, you don't have, with your breakfast, you don't have no time to have it. So, yeah. So I understand it. Yes, we do. Yeah. Those are those are the life. Fast going. I have no time. Just grab and go. Grab and go. Yeah. So I understand when you can't be in the kitchen to do. Yes, you will learn the things and you have an idea what to do. For instance, I show you this morning. If you had pen and paper, you'd write it down. Or somebody else will come up and say, well then, this is the way we do our bun. This is whatever. And then one day, you run back to that recipe and you say, well then, okay, let me do a bun. Right? But during working time, it is hard. It is hard. Very hard. You have to order your food, let your food come to you, and that's how you do it. That's how you're doing it. You know? So, this is the way of life. This is the way of life. But when you can cook, you can be employed into the king's house. Your butler and your chef. You can employ in the so much persons. And in doing this, you have different type of chefs too. Because the chef who do pastry chef, you have the pastry chef, don't deal with anything else but pastry. You have the chef do different, all the things is there. They do different things. Eh? But it's nice for you to know it. When you have an idea that this is how it is being done. And then you can put your own twist to the things there. Eh? If I said bun and fish, and you look and said, well, let me do bun and chicken. You know, there are many twists. Most of the times, we are the one that put the twist to the things. And when we put the twist to them, we claim them. Find out that it is nice? Yes. At home, they used to do all just the long bread. Until there's a bakery that came up with the idea and said, let me do a short flat bread and get a kind of a three-side looking and call it grotto. Don't ask me what's the meaning of grotto. It's the bread, right? And that bakery came up with that and they baked grotto. And that was the only bakery that you could get grotto from. And because it's just a smaller bread and it's flat, people go for it. And it was a little cheaper than the other bread. Until other people start doing that. After they do that, they came up with the next idea. And they said, okay, people love bread and butter. So let us do the grotto, split it down the middle, and slap the butter in it. And people go for that. Yeah. So each time in cooking, once you have to do with the kitchen, there are so many ideas that came to you. You say, okay, let me try it this way. You're doing a wrap. And when you're doing the wrap, you don't do it the the other conventional way. So you look at it and say, okay, let me add this to the wrap, or let me do the wrap this way. This is how, and you said, okay, and it go out. How many people talking about the grotto? They went again and they do a next little bread, smaller than that, and they call it power. This is in the same bakery. They call it power. And that power is smaller. It's like a little spice bun. Same bread. So you get you buy one power, you buy your power, you put your butter, you put your cheese, and you're gone. This is what happen when you cook, when you're, when you're in the kitchen. Other ideas come and you try it out and you have people taste it, or you taste it and you say, this is good. So when you do that, like as I say about the bakery, the big bread sells slow selling, but the small bread goes faster. So the one named Power, you get that one, the one named Grotto. Instead of you buying a big bread, you just buy a Grotto on it and you're gone. A little cheaper. And that is what happened in kitchen. You go in the restaurant and they offer you a new menu, something new. You say, okay, I never tried this one, let me try this one, and it tastes good. This is something that they try. So you're catering to the needs of people, to the taste palette, and you will have it and say, oh, it tastes good. Another person will come and say, oh, I don't like the taste. Too much of this is in there, too much of that is in there. Yeah? This is how it goes where cooking is concerned. You try different things at all times, and trust and believe it come out good. And then other people steal your idea and sometimes claim it for their own, which they weren't the one that started that. It was done by somebody else, but because they don't put a claim onto it, somebody else took it and they twist it and they run with it. And this is it. Okay? And this is what it is like. You say, okay, I'm doing vegetables, and you do vegetable this way. It's nice, it's good. You put your little additives to it and say, okay, this is my twist to it, and persevere it. Yeah, this is all about the kitchen. And there's so many things you can do in the baking. The kitchen yield you a lot of things, a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas. Okay? Food is something you try and you fail and you try again. Taste and the taste not nice. Well, too much of something, too little of something, and you try again. And you continue like that. Okay? So, for those that love the kitchen, know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I am talking about. You put two things together and it tastes good, and you said, okay, and you give it a name. You give a name to it. And when you give it the name, a lot of people love it. Yeah. A lot of people love it. Okay? So this is how we persons that love the kitchen, it is food. This is food. And food is an important thing to the body. It's the energy. Gives you energy. Without energy, you can't move. You have no energy. So many things happening. And when it's the organ is not supplied with the nutrient that it needs, then you get sick. You get sick. And then you have to be taking this, and the doctor diagnose you with that. Yes, this is where your body fuel up. Fuel. As you go to the gas station, this is where the body being fueled. Right? Yeah. So, how is the rest of your day? How are you going to spend the rest of your day? You're visiting. How are you doing it? And this is the time when persons give bun. In their workplaces, they will give bun to others in our culture, in Jamaica. Person will be sending you a bun, person buy a bun for you, and this is your Easter bun present. Right? This is one of the things they do. So a person send you a bun, bring you a bun and cheese. Sometimes you end up actually don't buy any. Sometimes you end up have to give from what they give to you, because each person buying a bun for you. They have bun drive, they have, and they bought bun and they give to their staff, friends, neighbor. Oh, I bought you a bun, and things like that. These are the things that happen. Okay? So, this is one of this time, the season, that these things happen. In the other culture, as I said, I don't know. You have to study other person's culture to know how they do their thing. You have to study that. Okay? One person do other things. I have go to quite few places and see how their thing. And you appreciate people's culture for what they are. And when you do that, you appreciate their culture. And you don't push on your culture on persons. You can let them know this is what we do in our country. But you don't heap on yours and theirs. Yes. That's what I said before. They set the egg white into the glass. But it can be done at any given time. Any time of the year you can do it, you'll get the same result. But people believe in it so much that they'll get up from before the sun, rising of the sun. Some get up from at least, say, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they set up their egg and put it that when they're rising up, they put it that when the sun rises, it rise there. And then you see different formation in the glass. And you have people believe and said, okay, I saw a ship, I'm going to travel. Yes. I saw and many things. But most of the things that disgruntled them though, is if they should see a casket, a formation of a casket. They are not pleased with that one. But everything else, some see the formation of a plane. It happened. I don't even know. Maybe if you ask many people who do it, and you see a ship, have you traveled? Traveling come through for you? I don't know, because I see it as an old wife tale. I saw it as an old wife tale. I don't see it as reality. Somebody try something and that come up, and that is it. I don't see it as something real. Use a skewer. Use a skewer. That's what a skewer do, not a big knife. Skewer is in that. You dry off your skewer, and if it comes up with something on there, that means it needs 3 more minutes. Push it down straight. That clean, that look like that big. The bigger, the smaller one will be before the bigger one. You know, somebody can be in a middle. Now you can see how long you're here with me. Until the bun are coming out of the oven. Okay, let me tilt you down that you can see the bun. Where's the you take out the brush? Okay. Let me bring you down a little closer. Sorry. Okay. So that is what is happening here. You're putting on the glaze to the bun. That's good. You never go and brush it too. I did once. Okay. Oh, more. I would look at that. Sexy off glaze. You shouldn't have it running on there. So. Yes, it's supposed to run onto the side. Okay. So, you see that this is the, yeah. Okay, so you have seen the finished product. The finished product. In no time you get a bun. The bun is finished. It is hot, but I'm just doing this to show you the texture of it. Okay, this is the texture. And as you can see, it is hot. The steam is still coming out of it. But I just do it for you to see. This is the texture of the bun. Smells very good. Okay then. I reached to the... Thank you for being here with me. It was a pleasure to have you. Yes, it is so yummy. That good. So it was a pleasure being here with me this morning, doing our early morning bun baking. I will catch up with you later. Thanks, and for those that are just coming in, we have actually just finished a session of bun baking. Ready to eat. Yummy, ready to eat. With whether the cheese or the fish. Okay? So, for all my subscribers, thank you very much. For the new ones that are coming in, the new subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing to this channel. And this channel I've met much more to offer. As you grow with me, as we go together, we grow together. Right? You inspired me, I inspired you. For those of the supporters continually, thank you. I appreciate and I welcome you. Thank you, and continue on the journey as we go. As we go, as we grow. I thank you very much. And keep subscribing. We want to bring our number to a number at a certain times. So keep subscribing. Keep liking the live. Keep viewing. For those are the hundreds or thousands that are viewing, I thank you very much. Viewing, and you're commenting. Comment on the thing and let me know. Because when you comment, then we can adjust or we can explain. Because you may not understand some of the things that happen, which you want to know, and then we can explain to you what happened. But thanks for your comment. Thanks for your honest comment. Your honest comment. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you as we go along. Join me this evening. Same place, not same time, but we will be together. Thanks very much. This is Aquarian tuning out from Positivity Positive channel. See you later. Thanks.